What you're about to see is real. All video and audio was captured at an actual paranormal investigation. Nothing has been manufactured or staged. On this episode of Local Haunts, Steve and Pamela head to Green Cove Springs to answer the distress call of the Green Cove Animal Hospital, where objects are thrown from shelves and the staff see shadowy figures and are always aware of being watched by unseen eyes. Just who lurks in this veterinarian clinic? Find out as we explore Local Haunts.
Hello and welcome to Local Haunts. I'm your host, Steve Christian. Joining me as usual is my co-host, spiritual medium Pamela Theresa, medium in the raw, along with Savannah Huffingham and Kevin Remington. The owner and operator of the Green Cove Springs Animal Hospital is Michelle Stallions, and her boyfriend, Steve Sutton. Michelle and Steve are no strangers to Local Haunts. Steve Sutton is the morning host of 99.9 Gator Country. Both he and Michelle joined us on Local Haunts as we investigated the radio station previously. We received a call from Dr. Stallions about unexplained occurrences happening at the animal hospital, so we came after hours to investigate the activity and to let Pamela Theresa get to the bottom of the source of it. And it didn't take long to find spiritual activity.
Well, I do know that things were flying around in here. Mm-hmm. That's what they said. That's what I know. Was it some books that came off?
One was a boat.
Okay, so I didn't know that, but I'm telling you because I'm being told.
Yep.
You know, the higher-ups help me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll go find our person. That mirror over there.
Is there a mirror?
Up there in the corner.
Oh, yes.
All right. Well, sometimes do you notice you'll see a reflection of people when there's not people?
I'm rarely up here,
Okay.
but the people that are up here have experienced a lot of stuff.
Okay, so they're
receptionists.
hallucinating, and then maybe there was somebody that just went around the corner. So anyway,
Yeah.
that is happening.
Okay.
You can often see spirit in reflection.
Uh-huh.
You did,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. He did at my house, yeah.
Yeah, that's easy.
Oh.
Well, it's, we were sitting there watching TV, a little bit dark, and her cats, she has two cats that have a lot of white on them, and one that's a yellow, a ginger cat. And we're watching TV, and the little cabinet underneath the TV, there's
Now keep in mind the cats were put up for the night. They were in the laundry room, already had to put them up.
Uh-huh.
And I'm watching TV, and I look down, and I see a reflection of a cat walk by. And I'm sitting there going, well, that's peculiar. And I waited a second, I said, and she's had a lot of animals. She's had,
Oh, yeah.
is that a shock?
Imagine that,
No. And I said, any of your cats that lived here, were any of them dark in color? Came up with the name of the cat right then, and I said,
I know exactly who it was. It was all over.
I just saw him walk by in the glass under the TV. It's just as plain as can
Yeah,
be.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's
And
awesome.
it was very cool because like the other cats were put up. It definitely wasn't one of the dogs, and I was just like, wow.
I keep looking at this picture behind you, and I keep seeing another cat. It's a Persian, but it's a Siamese Persian with really blue eyes, long hair. Have you had one of those?
Not myself, I haven't myself.
Where's that connection?
It could be, we used to have a cat come in, the lady was a clown and she had a cat and she dressed it up at Christmas and it was Santa
This is
cat.
like really seriously blue eyes. Was she Crystal or Chrissy?
The cat or
The lady.
person? No, but do you want me to tell you her name?
Nah, it's all right. I guess no big deal.
But it's similar to what you just said.
Oh, no? What is it?
Kathy.
Oh,
It's Kathy, yeah.
No, that's not Crystal or Chrissy.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I see that cat and then I've seen another cat. It's Persian, well, like Siamese cat, they have gray tip ears.
Yes.
And the Persian with the long hair.
Mhm.
Beautiful cat.
Yeah, like a Himalayan.
Fluffy female.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the names of animals. That would be her gig.
I don't
Like,
like
oh, that's why when people come to me and the animals come, I'm like, okay, it's a little white.
Okay. Do you want to go to the room where the stuff?
Now the book,
from?
one of the books, was it like a notebook you open up, like the plastic ones with the 3-ring binder? That's what they're called. Anyway, that's what I'm seeing too that's in there. I know, this is a vet's office. Don't be one of those probably. But anyway, I'm seeing one of those as well.
Well, what flew off was a formulary that is a spiral bind. It does have a spiral bind, it is a
Okay.
plastic.
Okay,
cover,
okay.
yeah.
I'm also seeing a white, so I might be able to find it on my own with help here.
I mean, I've got those around, but the one that about hit me in the face wasn't that.
Wasn't that fun?
Yeah,
So
that was the second thing. And then it was like, okay, I'm paying attention now.
And both those things happened today?
Oh yeah, just real quick, I don't know how much you want me to tell you about what happened this morning, so. I didn't wanna
We'll
cloud
work
it.
our way through.
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
Or shall we move back to that area?
You wanna go back there?
Coming up on Local Haunts, Pamela connects to the spirits that dwell in the Green Cove Animal Hospital.
Okay.
Nobody's been sitting there. There should not be more up there.
Oh, wow.
Before we even started, Pamela discovered an earthbound spirit in the bathroom. If you watch Local Haunts regularly, you'll know for some odd reason, bathrooms always appear to be haunted. Let's roll this.
It's the first for Local Haunts.
Okay.
Nobody's been sitting there. There should not be more up there. Come here, mister.
Thanks for watching me pee. Hey, how you doing? What is it with bathrooms and local haunts? Contrary to popular belief, earthbound spirits, or ghosts, are not cold. In fact, they feel warm and prickly. Their energy can be felt with the naked hand. The air where they are has a distinct warmth and static feeling to it. As you can tell by Michelle's expression, she could feel the spirit of the girl sitting on this bench.
Your turn.
Get all touchy-feely with the pervert.
That was the thing.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Wow.
You want to follow us? It's kind of cushy in here.
Wow.
Hey, come on out.
That would be easy now.
Great.
I felt quite at home. I sit down, I'm in my own little roll, I sit down, and I look up and I'm like, hi. She's like, she's been here for a while. She was saying, you know, they really need to put more paper towels in here. Michelle would not like that.
Okay, you're right. Thank you.
Yeah, she knows you. She knows you. She follows you around.
Really? Okay, awesome.
And she's like, now, why is that no, paper towels. Anyway, that for you apparently is
Okay.
like a little bit of a pet.
Well, it was so funny because before Steve went in there, I was saying, I hope they've restocked this bathroom.
But that's what she
because-
just told me.
Okay, because that is a big deal thing.
She said Michelle is not gonna like this because she's told him again and again to keep it
I have. This is true. Yes, validation,
From the
yes. Okay, good.
She's like, oh my gosh, yes! She's so very happy. She's
Well,
like,
good.
she's about 24 years old. She's not very old.
Okay.
All of a sudden, and she's like, we're not gonna talk about that, are we? Okay, then we won't. So,
Okay.
we'll get more evidence to the EVPs. like
Okay.
this.
Hopefully there's an EVP that says, impressive.
So welcome to my world.
Yes.
Wherever I go, I'm being there super jabbering and telling me about the people in the space. And so already see, that's how you know she's, excuse me, but earthbound or, but it just still here in the earth realm, okay, so we have to be polite. But like your loved ones who are transitioning with higher universe society, they're not going to tell me about how you're talking to the people that, you know, hey, make sure to keep that stuff, you know?
Yeah,
Anything you want us to cut out of here, we will, because we know your people will be watching.
Oh, yeah, no, that's cool.
The weirdest thing, I went to that bathroom, and I knew somebody was in there with me. Creepy.
Little performance from her? Fear induced, yeah.
But she's not the one knocking books over.
Okay.
No, she wouldn't do that. In fact, she tries to keep order in the space because she really is drawn to the animals. She likes it here. And she has a lot of spirit animals too. In fact, her name may be Crystal or Krista, and she might be the one with the animal, with the cat that keeps running around. And somebody kept saying, look at that picture. I'm like, how can I not look at that picture? I'm like, Aunt Michelle, and that's my logical mind. There's the picture, Durr. She's like, yeah, but I'm talking to you about the picture.
And we discussed before we started rolling cameras that this building was built by you for this, so this isn't a pre-existing building at all.
Correct.
So there's no history of this building before being Green Cove Animal.
Correct.
You don't need to be, it doesn't matter.
I know, that's the part I'm just trying to make for the people. You know, that
Oh, yeah.
you don't need to have an axe murder happen in a place for it to have earthbound spirits in it. So.
Mm-hmm.
Although he may have axed her, I don't know.
No.
Apparently, you don't use a bathroom that needs paper towels.
Apparently it's not.
She's very helpful.
There's a I remember one thing to a local house. There's a bathroom, it's gonna have somebody in it.
I gotta follow you.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We'll show you, adjourn
Wanna go?
to the boat tossing room.
Okay. Now, would it have to be a person that talks to the book?
I think it's a cat.
Cats like to push stuff off
Got a little
streets.
attitude problem.
Well, I would say it's definitely earthbound. Oh, and I got lost back here a few minutes ago.
Oh, did you come back here?
Yeah.
As we were walking back into Michelle's office, the camera picked up an EVP, a spirit voice caught on recording device. Here it is again, filtered and amplified.
Oh, and I got lost back here a few minutes ago.
Oh, did you come back here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like, we're not ready yet. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I come out and he's like, honey, there's a bathroom over here. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
She.
I was here. I was sitting here.
Okay,
I was
I
sitting
was
here
right
on
there.
records, and
I always speak
this came off. At me. That was the second.
But actually,
We just caught an EVP conversation, and our cameras picked it up. Here it is again.
Coming up on Local Haunts.
But that's where it was kept. And so I was writing my record up in here, and I saw something fly, and then I heard something come, and this came off, and they landed about right here.
is that AC going to interfere with our,
We'll hear it, yeah.
should we turn it off?
Michelle went to turn off the air conditioner so as not to contaminate our audio. Noise like an air conditioner running can overpower any EVPs we might be getting. It's helpful to have the room as quiet as possible.
Did that do it?
Yep.
All right.
Much better.
Okay. So why'd you throw the book off the shelf?
Oh, so you're going with that method, huh? You basically go in and look around and start having a communication.
I thought I was.
But Lauren, what they're wanting to talk about, like the paper towels.
Because paper towels are obviously much more interesting. That's sarcasm.
It's a good thing you love me.
Uh-huh. So did something else happen
There's
today?
imprints in here as well. Anyway, imprints, energy imprints of things that have happened. This is kind of like a personal space for you.
Right.
This is kind of a hideaway when everybody else is gone.
Mm-hmm.
So naturally, those who are in the earthbound realm, they're going to follow you back here. Anyway, so it's not a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like Casper the Friendly Ghosts, if you will. So everybody who's here really likes you, likes the operation. But somebody keeps trying to get, was trying to get this down, and I don't know what this is. When I walked in, they were trying to pull this down right here.
Okay. lactulose.
What do you use that for?
I usually use it if I've got like an impacted cat or cat that has issues with, intestinal blockage, that sort of thing.
So the valves,
Yes,
so it doesn't have to do anything with like the urinary or the...
that does not, no.
Oh, okay. Oh, so nice and orderly. Somebody must be packed up.
So he was trying to grab this off the shelf to use it, I think?
Well, when I came in here, that's where the guy was like trying to get that. So that was my first point,
Mhm.
So apparently earlier, well, we have somebody that wants to be working here with you.
Well, it's interesting that he threw a book off the shelf earlier today.
But let's go and see, because they have brain as well. What exactly is it that he pulled off? Let's look at it for evidence. We'll use our logical mind, or what he was going for up here.
Yeah. This formulary.
It
It has drugs in it. It's tells us what drugs and dosages and whatnot.
Okay, so there's a communication. Somebody's interested in the medication you have here.
Maybe he was into animal medication.
I know, right? This is where you keep it.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes sense. So really just want to kind of teach you in the way of when things like that happen, it's for purpose. It's not what people really think. It's like, oh my gosh, they're going in there just throwing crap around.
Mm-hmm.
They're actually like with purpose. I want to get this, I want to look at this, there's a particular medication I want to. They're in there, they're out of reality, or well, out of our reality, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
So they're actually doing stuff too. So don't let it scare you.
Okay.
Just be like, well, okay, here, I'll put it here. You can try to look. Is there anything you want to look at?
Well, that's the thing. It didn't scare me. I wasn't scared, but it was just like, okay, now I'm paying, because that was the second thing.
But since
That
you have a lot of
happened.
animals, you're going to be a natural magnet for earthbound spirits, because it's a place, it's like a light in the dark. It's like a little temple of light where they're going to feel comfortable, where they may be feeling pain that feels comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
So this is not going to go away, and things, you're just coming more into the awareness of stuff happening.
Mm-hmm.
And then through communication and them realizing through time that they're not able to do what you're able to do, that'll bring them into awareness of, wait, something's not right here. I need to wake up. Am I in a dream? So sometimes even thinking to wake up will bring them into the light, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I just see people wanting to work here with you. From the bathroom on back here.
Okay.
Are these cameras tied to like a recorder?
Yep.
You should start viewing some of your
I
You
footage.
might
didn't think
actually-
about that. I did not
Because
even
that's got
think
night
about
vision,
that.
I'm sure.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
So you'll probably
did
catch
not
some
even
things
think of
moving in
that.
here.
Yeah, if we could maybe at some point review it and use it on the show.
That's so awesome.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I
Hey,
did not
Savannah,
even think about
Can you
it.
shoot your mom, please?
Yeah.
Just,
I'm in an awkward position here.
yeah, no, it's fine.
I'm just trying to stay out of your way.
I'm same, so.
There you guys are crossing streams, and this thing's just shooting a stream too. So it's too bad that's pointing this way, because I don't think it would have.
No, it's not too bad, because I see a lot of activity over here, and I also see a lot of activity. I can have visions of the activity of past and over there by that sink as well. But somebody told me, by the way, when I came in here, this way, they said, you need to get out of here and don't go through that door. So I went back out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that has to mean something in the operation of what y'all do here, so they're listening.
Mm-hmm. You mean not go through that door?
Right. Don't go through that door. Don't go that way. Go that way. That's what they told me.
Right.
So,
That's just a closet. That's a closet with our air conditioner. If you go in there and the air conditioner comes on, it will scare the crap out of you.
okay, see, that just
Yeah, it will, because everybody's like, I mean, before, when somebody new starts working
Uh-huh.
here, that's something they're taught, is if you're ever in here and getting food, and the air conditioner comes on, it will scare the living daylight, because it's like,
Uh-huh. So that right there goes to,
Yeah.
it's more evidence that they're here, they're
Yeah.
aware of the operation, and they were even telling me, don't go that way, go that way.
yeah,
And I didn't question, because I'm like, okay.
yeah.
So also too, I heard when I came in, you're not supposed to be in here. So it must be that sometimes patients or people wind up back here not realizing, so they know.
Yeah, it's employees only.
You got told.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, even with the sign though. So apparently there's been people back here that's not supposed to be back here, or when you train people, make sure nobody comes back here. This is
Yeah,
off limits.
yeah.
So anyway, that's just, they know this place.
Mm-hmm.
They, and they know a lot about your life.
I'm sure they do. There's a lot that gets discussed here and has been.
That's what they told me.
Yeah, I'm sure
And
they
I'm like,
have.
I was sitting here going, la 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 la.
Coming up on Local Haunts,
But that's where it was kept. And so I was writing my record up in here and I saw something fly and then I heard something come and this came off and they landed about right here.
next time on Local Haunts, Steve and Pamela continue their investigation of Green Cove Animal Hospital.
Are these cameras tied to like a recorder?
Yep.
You should start viewing some of your
I
footage.
You might
didn't think
actually-
about that. I did not
Because
even
that's got
think
night
about
vision,
that.
I'm sure.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
So you'll
I
probably
did
catch
not
some
even
things
think
moving
of
in
that.
here.
Video you need to see to believe.
If you or somebody you know would like to book Pamela for a private or group read, contact her at mediumintheraw.com or call 904-238-4359 and reconnect to lost loved ones.